Despite Ashanti and Nelly being married for just a short time, their relationship has already attracted negative attention. As the current it couple in Hollywood, many consider them to be couple goals. However, Nelly's ex, Shantel, is not a fan of their union. She recently lashed out at Nelly, accusing him of being a serial cheater who doesn't deserve Ashanti. In response, Ashanti fiercely defended her husband, accusing Shantel of lying and attempting to ruin their marriage. This situation raises the question: is Ashanti lying to protect her husband, or is Shantel simply a bitter ex spreading falsehoods? Let's delve into this messy scenario. It's easy to see why Shantel might feel resentful about Nelly and Ashanti's marriage. She likely imagined she would be the one marrying Nelly, especially after Nelly and Ashanti's previous relationship ended on bad terms, marked by years of mutual pettiness. For those unfamiliar, Nelly and Ashanti first met in 2003 at the Grammy Award nomination announcements. Nelly made a memorable impression by asking for Ashanti's autograph instead of her number, which she found charming. They began dating shortly after, though they tried to keep their relationship discreet. Despite their efforts, fans quickly caught on that there was more between them than just friendship. Ashanti publicly maintained that they were friends, telling People magazine in 2008, "Me and Nelly, we're friends. We kick it, hang out a lot. The industry is very hard, so it's good to have fun and lighten it up." Nelly also insisted there was nothing romantic, emphasizing the importance of friendship first. He stated, "What people don't understand is that I think you really have to be friends first. It's not about how long it takes. There's no time limit on this. I'm not a person who wants to be married more than once. I'm not a person who wants to be in a relationship more than once. You're dying if you leave me." However, rumors of a breakup began to surface, and it was far from amicable. They officially ended their relationship in 2013 amidst allegations of infidelity on both sides. Sources close to Nelly claimed that Ashanti had allegedly cheated on him with multiple men. Despite hearing rumors for years, Nelly didn't want to believe that Ashanti was unfaithful. Industry insiders suggested that Ashanti had been involved with several other men, including Irv Gotti, Jay-Z, and Nas, as well as lesser-known producers like Santana. There were even rumors that Ashanti discovered Nelly's infidelity with Keyshia Cole, supposedly sparking a feud between Ashanti and Keyshia. The allegations flew thick and fast, though their veracity remains uncertain. Ashanti hinted at Nelly's betrayal in her song "Never Should Have," where she lamented, "You are all that I wanted. I fell in love with all of your heart and your soul. From that moment, couldn't imagine you ever hurting me or mistreating in your love. I should have known, rivers of teardrops, these sharp pains in my heart. If this was the way that you love me, you never should have loved me." In 2015, Ashanti opened up about the relationship, stating, "I think sometimes when people have their own insecurities, it allows them to act out of character. I've been betrayed. You just have to grow. You have to grow up. You have to accept responsibility for the things that you do. I'm not a big fan of people being cowards." She seemed to hold on to that grudge, as evidenced by a remark she made during a 2018 concert. On stage, she said, "I've been betrayed before, publicly at that." When someone in the crowd shouted, "Screw Nelly!" she responded,
See, I just want to make sure y'all didn't understand exactly what I'm saying, because I've been betrayed before, publicly at that.
Fuck Nelly!
Word. I just want to make sure y'all feel it. Everything I get, all on the
Word. See, I just want to make sure y'all really understand exactly what I'm saying, because I've been betrayed before, publicly, Nelly. With all that history, who would have thought that they'd not only be back together, but also married with a baby on the way? Especially since Nelly seemed to have moved on with Shantel, the same woman who's been accused of shading Ashanti. Shantel was once Nelly's ride or die when they were dating. He cheated on her constantly, and she stuck beside him even when multiple women accused him of inappropriate behavior. Shantel always jumped to defend him. She accused the women of lying, saying, "Those dates these Jane Does are claiming. I was at those venues in the dressing rooms and on that tour bus. There are women dealing with real issues, and for the first time, people are listening, and there is a chance for real change. But all of this work is discredited and makes things harder for survivors when people lie." Nelly also claimed that he wanted Shantel to be with him forever, saying, "I would not want my life to not have Shantel in it. We've been seeing each other for 5 or 6 years. Anytime you can connect with somebody like that, it works out for the long run. She's sweet, beautiful, and the more we got to know each other, she's just as beautiful inside." He even said that they were heading towards an engagement, but that never happened. Things got rocky, and Shantel asked for a break. Nelly probably saw it as his cue to bounce, so he ended things for good. Not long after, he and Ashanti rekindled their romance. Seriously, nobody even saw it coming, not even Ashanti herself.
Why did you think that this was absolutely not the person and the journey for you?
I mean, I guess when you go through a breakup, for me personally, I kind of just shut that person out. You know, it's kind of like, okay, that chapter is closed and you just move on, you know, and there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Why did you think that this was absolutely not the person and the journey for you? I mean, I guess when you go through a breakup, for me personally, I kind of just shut that person out. You know, it's kind of like, okay, that chapter is closed and you just move on, you know, and there's nothing there. While they reconnected on the Versus stage, Fat Joe and Ja Rule set it up without giving Ashanti a heads up because they knew she'd back out if she knew Nelly was going to be there. They met on stage, hugged it out, and just like that, sparks flew everywhere. Fast forward to November 2022, and Ashanti and Nelly surprised everyone by reuniting on stage to perform Body on Me at Power 98.3 and 96.1's Under the Mistletoe concert in Arizona. Their chemistry was electric, proving that they still had that spark, giving soulmates. Well, shortly after, rumors began swirling about their reconciliation, and they were spotted hand in hand after the Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia boxing match at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Then they made their grand comeback as a couple, dazzling on the red carpet at the 3rd annual birthday ball for Quality Control CEO Pierre P. Thomas at the Fox Theater in Atlanta. Since then, it's been smooth sailing. They finally got their fairy tale ending when Ashanti announced their engagement in April 2023. They popped the question during an intimate moment while Ashanti was still lounging in her PJs at home. The next thing we knew, Ashanti announced that she was pregnant. Fans were overjoyed for her because she has always spoken about wanting to be a mom, saying, "Motherhood is something that I've always looked forward to, and sharing this with my family, fans, and loyal fans who have been supportive of my career is an amazing experience." And if that wasn't enough drama, we later discovered that they had secretly tied the knot, and everything seemed picture perfect between them. Except for one little hitch, Shantel seems caught up in her feelings and is taking petty shots at Nelly and Ashanti. During a recent Instagram Q&A session, a fan asked her thoughts on getting back with an ex, and Shantel didn't hold back, throwing shade by declaring she doesn't go backward. So am I single? Yes, I'm single and ready to mingle. What's my nationality? I am American Indian, black, and white. Let's see. They said, what advice do you have for someone that went back to somebody they really loved? I mean, if that works out for you, you should do it. I don't go back. I don't go backwards.
So hot, am I single? Yes, I'm single and ready to mingle. My nationality, I am American Indian, black, and white. see this. They said, what advice do you have for someone that went back to somebody they really loved? I mean, if that works out for you, you should do it. I don't go back. I don't go backwards.
So then there's the time that Nelly posted a picture of Ashanti sitting on his lap and wrote, "Of course not, beautiful. I'm fine. Love you too." And Ashanti reposted that picture with the caption, "Babe, I'ma knock you out." This had people talking about how cute they were, and the next thing we know, Shantel decided to post this video. It did not stop there because, according to an insider, Shantel is now spreading the narrative that she and Nelly were still together when he started dating Ashanti again. She claimed that Nelly had secretly started seeing Ashanti before she even asked for a break from him. She's accusing Ashanti and Nelly of cheating, but Ashanti is not about to let that fly. Sources claim that Ashanti is furious over Shantel's claims and is mocking Shantel for Shantel spent 7 years hoping that Nelly would marry her, but he didn't, and she is trying to break Ashanti and Nelly up over sheer jealousy. Well, you know the fans have been eating this up, and they've been leaving comments saying, "I know Shantel has to feel some type of way. She seemed to really love him and have high hopes for their relationship just for Nelly to spend all those years with her, knowing good and well he was still in love with Ashanti." This Nelly, Ashanti, Shantel situation is a perfect example of how a man will be with you for years, and you're not who he really wants to be with. Scary world out here. I'm so happy for Nelly and Ashanti, but I'm also heartbroken for Shantel. I pray she heals. Y'all, the situation in this little love triangle is actually messy, but let me know if y'all team Ashanti and Nelly or if you team Shantel and Nelly. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and then check out this next video.